All right, breaking just moments ago, we received word, and Bret Baier spoke with the former president. He will head to Milwaukee this afternoon, leaving the East Coast at 3:30 p.m., and he will be here tonight as the Republican National Convention gets ready to kick off here tomorrow. He said he will not let the assassination attempt change his plans. Of course, this is not the first time that the nation has witnessed the shooting of an American president. It has happened many times, attempts and successfully in different tragic moments in American history. Let's bring in Douglas Brinkley, presidential historian, author, and biographer, and Rice University professor. Douglas, good to have you with us today. And I want to put up the images of all of the American presidents who have either had attempts on their lives or tragically lost their lives. As we see in these images, you see McKinley and Kennedy and Lincoln in the top row there, who all were killed by assassins. Your thoughts on this historically and on Trump's reaction and what it will mean for his legacy, Douglas?
Well, it's unfortunate because somehow after Ronald Reagan was shot in 1981, we thought that our security apparatus got better, that we were cocooning and protecting presidents, and we were starting to get a record that wasn't like the 1960s, early 70s, even when George Wallace was shot. But lo and behold, it happened. It was a security zone that makes no sense. How could a gunner get up there and have that kind of open shot? It seems to be a botched Secret Service job in some ways. We'll all have to look into that. But for Donald Trump, this is a big moment in his biography. I mean, he got hit in the head, he's bleeding, and he's putting his arm up and saying, "Fight on" to people, fight on. It's almost like a boxing film or a kind of indomitable spirit, a will that we're seeing there on the screen. We're going to get used to that footage. We're going to get used to the photographs of Trump, and he's going into Milwaukee now, not just with momentum on the campaign trail, but a kind of newfound sympathy from the American people writ large.
Absolutely. It's an indomitable image. We're looking at it right now on the screen of him pumping his fist, and it's an organic moment because it's not one that's, fabricated or made into a commercial, although you're going to see a ton of this image. It is amazing that, the crowd, he also got the crowd to basically stay put in a shooting environment where you would expect everyone to scatter. He galvanized that crowd when he stood there, Douglas.
He did. And, remember the Corey Capitore, the fireman, a chief fireman who was a Trump enthusiast, killed. Governor Shapiro rightfully putting the flag at half-mast, showing a healing second there. So this is a moment that is going to, when there's a Trump presidential library someday, this will be a central part of that story. And it's the image of 2024 and beyond.
Yeah. Well, you make a great point. It was 43 years ago that Reagan was shot and survived his assassination attempt. And I think that there was a feeling in the country that that wasn't going to happen anymore. And that has been shattered as of last night. We have a lot of reevaluating to do about how we protect our presidents. Douglas, thank you. It's always great to have you with us. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.